Spark.
You're listening to Saucy and Friends in the morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Trims.
Morning, Spark FM Online, #1 for urban and Caribbean music. It is Friday. Finally. Has this been a long week?
What? It hasn't been long.
Because I was like, you know what? It was when Tuesday came and I was like, wow, it's still only Tuesday. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
And now it is Friday. I am exhausted. I don't know how to get unexhausted.
This whole week I've been moving in slow-mo.
What do you got to do?
Whole week. How do what?
What do you got to do to get
unexhausted?
Yes.
To get motivated.
What you got to do? Sleep?
I don't know.
You have to drink some ginseng.
Do you?
Yeah. And you have to take vitamins and eat well,
And
especially when you're
detox.
coming off of like what we came off of.
Yeah.
And you need to drink a lot of water and like rehydrate. Your cells need to be like regenerated.
Yesterday I was putting on a boots. I don't know why. I had a little tall boots on. And after a little bit of wearing them, I was like, feel like I need to drink some water because my foot kept cramping. And I was like, let me take this off because it don't make any sense. First of all, why are they on?
Why
And number two,
what boots?
yeah, well, boots. And number two, why my foot cramping? I clearly am dehydrated.
Oh, yeah.
Because that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, it's a lot of hydration. You'd like renew your electrolytes. Eat some sea moss and do things like that. You definitely have to rejuvenate.
Yeah.
Because we got like dried out.
Yeah. With the sun, with the liquor, with the sun and the liquor.
Yep.
Sun and liquor is a bad look.
Bad mixture.
Oh wow, he's lost quite a lot of weight, huh?
That's
crazy.
I need
You know you know that. Oh well, yeah, he lost a lot of weight. That's fine. Yeah. Yesterday was Spark anniversary. Spark FM's 3rd year anniversary. Big shout outs to everybody who showed us some love, who shared the post, who wished us a happy anniversary. Again, we are meeting. Tomorrow is Bars 2. We are going to a lot of the Black restaurants and bars in the city of Boston. And at the end of that, we will be accumulating at Savor, which is on Lincoln Street. That is 180 Lincoln Street from the hours of 10 to 12. Just 2 little hours.
Yes,
we might be getting around there about 10:30-ish.
Yes,
But yeah, just 2 little hours so we can just pop some bottles and have some champagne, do a little half a 2-step, and then get back on the bus. Drop y'all off to where y'all need to be at, and y'all could go upon your way and have a good time elsewhere. Because we'll be tired off of bars. There are exactly 2 seats left. 2 seats, 1 and 2 seats left for the stress-free VIP. After that, the Meet Us There tickets will be available to make sure that you guys get all of your trinkets and brinkets and linkets. And dinkets.
This is gonna be a hell of a weekend for me.
Man, it is because you're DJing right after bars, right?
Yeah.
And then you have your whole actual event.
Where are you DJing at after bars?
Sweet 16. What are you doing?
More Life. My boy Too Fresh's birthday party.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll be doing that. And then Sundays 420 brunch.
420
Yes.
brunch.
So it's like back to back to back to back.
I need you to have a little fold out chair so I can stretch my legs out when I go there because I'm tired. I'm going to eat and then I'm going to do some 420 in and then I'm going to lay down.
Brunch. You need a day of rest after that.
Everybody's just so friggin' sherry.
Yeah. Here you go.
Here, take this.
Look at this. Taste
I already
this.
have one in my hand. Nope, here is another one.
Yeah.
Double fisting.
Intense.
Yes.
Intense. Great time.
Great time. What time does that start, Rockstone Trismus?
That starts at 2:00. 2 to 7 is a 420 brunch.
Okay.
You guys can grab tickets 420brunch.eventbrite.com.
And the address will be given after you
Yes.
purchase.
Yes.
Because, you know, gotta keep things
Set
in
it.
order.
Yes.
In order.
Mm.
So quick check-in. How you doing, Miss Tony?
I'm doing good. I woke up today feeling
Woke
good.
up this morning. You got yourself a gun.
Bow,
Boop,
bow,
doop,
bow,
doop, doop.
bow. Yeah. Anyhow, I do. I feel really good. I feel better than I have in a while. I don't know. I feel refreshed. I went to bed at 11:40, so before 12 o'clock, and I slept all the way until I'm not going to tell you what time I slept till. And then, and that
Why
felt,
won't you tell us?
That felt really good. I feel really rejuvenated. I feel excited. I got a nice text message this morning. Life's good.
Mm-hmm.
I got my lucky green sneakers yesterday, and things like that. I feel good.
Cheese.
Have you slowed down on the sneaker purchasing?
No,
Yes.
she has not.
Yes.
Yes, I have.
You want the real answer? Or you want
No,
the
I
other?
know
She has not.
I only got 2 pairs of sneakers in the month of April.
Mhm.
That's
Bro,
good.
That's sometimes all people buy in the month of year.
Right. So that's good for me.
No, it's not good.
It is good for me.
Tristan is not good because my sister has sneakers in there. She has about $20,000 worth of sneakers, and 15 of thousands of those she has not worn.
It's not that many dollars worth of sneakers. My sneaker collection is less than $6,000.
Okay, fine, but let's just put it in real life. 10,000.
Okay.
I laughing up. That's because you have a size 1 foot. So, but the fact that you don't wear the sneakers that you have is what the problem is.
I do. I wear
And then
my sneakers.
Let me ask you, a question. We gotta get some sneakers heads in here for real, because not more than you, because I need to understand. After y'all use them once, then what?
You wear them.
No. You don't wear them because a lot of you sneakerheads, I never see the same pair of sneakers twice.
Well, that's not me. I wear my sneakers.
I've
There's a
seen
few-
you wear a few pairs that you wear
pairs
more.
that I haven't worn yet.
When you
There
gonna wear
is.
them?
I'm gonna wear them. I don't know.
I don't
They're gonna
think I
get
consider
worn.
myself a sneakerhead. I like what I like, and I buy it.
Yeah.
I'm not a sneakerhead. I'm
You're a
not
sneaker
like,
collector.
No, not
Sneaker
at all.
wearer.
Wearer.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm a sneakerhead. I mean, I am, because I really like sneakers. I really get into it. I really like, I have my little portfolio of what I have and how much I paid. Like, I'm a sneakerhead because I like sneakers and that's what I do. I used to be a Unity head back in the days. I'll do whatever I want. I don't care. But anyhow, I buy what I like. I don't buy what's hot necessarily.
Snyder
I
says,
want what I like.
how many feet do you have?
I'm
And Janice said the
that
month
is
ain't
a
over.
good question.
Exactly.
What's it say?
Because one sneakers, if you buy a white sneakers, you can wear that white sneakers all the time that you need to wear white sneakers.
Right. So
Can I-
I'm not. So there's sneakerheads who will buy. So Jordans have there's Jordans 1 through 12 or whatever, right? So real sneakerheads will buy a Jordan 1 through 12 all in the same colorway. I won't do that.
Mhm.
I will buy one green sneaker, one blue sneaker, one red sneaker, like that. Or I'll buy like a Hirachi and a Jordan 1 that both are red. But I won't buy all the sneakers in all the colorways. Like I can't do that. So I have like a red sneaker, an orange sneaker, okay, whatever. So I might have, but it won't be the same. It's not. And it's all different. And
okay.
It's a bad habit.
It is a bad
It's a
habit.
bad habit.
It is a bad habit. I'm definitely trying to slow down, but it's the drops, man. Them drops, man.
Take all
I
of the
just
drops
don't pay
out of your
attention to the
notifications.
goddamn
Yeah.
drops.
Oh
I ain't never seen
gosh,
those drops, so I've never
drops.
been tempted. I only get tempted when she sold me the drop, and then I had to get those green things yesterday because
Because
the Celtics.
and because they were way under retail that we got them. That was really a good deal that we got.
Thanks.
So
The things.
yeah.
All right, let me take off my sweatshirt. Let's get into this show. Saucy and Friends in the morning.
Good morning.
And Spark FM Online starts right now.
You're listening to Saucy and Friends in the morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Triz.
Call Spark FM at 617-272-3387.
The only thing that does matter is great music, and you will find it here.
The all-new Spark FM.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Today is April 21. April 21. Shout outs to all the Aries that have been celebrating their birthday and having a grand. It is Aries, right? Aries.
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 Yeah.
They've been having a grand time. I believe their time is almost over, or did it just start? No, it's almost over because I think we make way for.
Pero that's it.
Oh no, that is it.
It's a Taurus
It's
season now.
Taurus season.
Pero ese for the Taurus.
And Torism. Today is Friday. It's going to be partly cloudy with a high of 64 Fahrenheit. Winds in the east and northeast at 10 to 20 miles per hour, Miss Tony.
Thank you.
It's going to be a low of 45, and there's no percentage of precipitation today.
No participation.
None at all.
None at all.
I woke up with my eyes gluing shut and my nose.
Oh.
Yeah, Noah was.
Oh,
sneezing.
that's what it
Uh-huh.
is, because CK was wheezing last night and
Right.
woke up, and I had to give him some puff, and I thought he was getting a cold, but it's allergy.
Yeah.
Boy,
Yeah.
tell you, boy.
Oh, Dios mío. El babies. So today is the Friday the 21st. Let's get into the around the way news, find out what's going on. So let's start with let's find some fun things. Okay. Outrage after CEO applauds worker for selling dog to return to office. Wait, what? That is terrible. This chief executive of Utah-based company. All right, we can stop right there. It's Utah-based company has been facing backlash for celebrating an employee who was forced to sell their family dog to return to working from office. In a leaked video, digital marketing company ClearLink's boss James Clark told employees last month that he had run out of patience with them complaining about the new return to office policy. He sent an email to employees on 3rd of April, asking those who live within 50 miles of the company's new headquarters in Draper to work from office 4 days a week. Boy, bye. Starting from April 17th. In the video meeting to explain the reasoning behind the new mandate, Mr. Clark accused the staff of quiet quitting and claimed that the employees were incapable of outworking him. Clips from the virtual town hall were posted on Reddit and YouTube last week before deleting them from the platform. I don't understand. The chief executive claimed that at least 30 employees in his organization didn't even crack open their laptops. Well, they should be fired.
Yeah.
He then went on to blast content writers who he claims were using artificial intelligence to complete their work. And if the work is completed, I don't understand. Why does it matter who wrote it? It's completed. I can do that in about 30 minutes of an 8-hour workday, he said, urging them to put out 30 to 50 times our normal production. However, he then highlighted that one of the employees made sacrifices and sold their family dog in order to return to the office.
Dang.
Well, that's terrible. And she's a fool.
Why would she do that?
She should put it in a kennel or something like that, and maybe pick it up after work, drop it off at a little doggy daycare. Well, you don't have to sell the dog. I think she didn't want the dog.
Yeah.
She didn't want the dog.
Right.
Oh, yeah, she didn't want that dog. So this is not a good story. And he used the piss poor example. And you should not be encouraging people to make sacrifices to come work for you. Who the hell are you, Mr. CEO? And who's calling me from Bristol County, Connecticut? This is a bill collector. It's crazy. Cyber attack impacting customers of major Massachusetts health insurers. All you people with health insurance, y'all better be careful. They got your information. They got your results. A pair of Massachusetts health insurance companies are warning their members of a cybersecurity incident involving ransomware that is impacting systems that are used to service customers, account brokers, and providers. Point 32 Health, the corporate parent of Harvard Pilgrim Healthcare and Tufts Healthcare Plan, says it has proactively took certain systems offline to contain the threat of an abundance of caution after deleting an unauthorized party. So those people who have Harvard Pilgrim Healthcare and Tufts Healthcare, make sure you're paying attention to your things, because of the fact that it has been compromised. Your information has been compromised. This is a warning to contact your nearest insurance person and say, hey, is everything okay with my information? Because I heard it's been compromised.
What kind of information was released?
The letter was a response by some of the industry's largest trade groups who requested information from a dozen major health insurance companies and trade groups about whether they plan to continue covering certain preventative services until all the appeals are concluded. So it doesn't really say anything about what was compromised, but something was compromised. And that is terrible. I'm so sad for all of you guys. Tito Jackson's dispensary opened up. Got some official reporting here about how that day went. I am 21. Apex Noir, the cannabis dispensary headed by former city councilor and mayoral candidate Tito Jackson, celebrated his grand opening on Saturday. The dispensary, situated in a 7-story building near Faneuil Hall, is the first Black-owned dispensary to open in downtown Boston and one of few Black-owned businesses to operate in high-traffic areas. The grand opening marks an ambitious launch by Jackson and his partners, and one that has been some time in the making. It's been a long road, CEO and founder Jackson acknowledged, standing outside Apex Noir and greeting customers in a line that stretched down the block along the State Street. We thought we'd be open very quickly. It's been 3 years. We are very, very proud.
Wow, 3 years.
Former City Councilor Tito Jackson cuts the ribbon at Apex Noir. He had a big block party on Saturday, I believe, where he officially grand launched and opened his dispensary. Good for Tito. Kudos to you.
Congratulations.
In an update with the Pioneers Runners, they released a statement, and I liked it. They're also selling merch for those who want to support them. Let me see. They released a statement. It says, "We still cheered. On Monday, our cheer squad was cited as being disruptive at Heartbreak Hill along the Boston Marathon route, disruptive to the expectations of being in a white space, disruptive to the monotony of running status quos, disruptive to the restrictions, caveats, and limits that have historically discouraged us participating in or even spectating at our own city's legendary race. Pioneers Run Crew is based in Dorchester, Boston's largest and most diverse neighborhood. Unfortunately for us, the Boston Marathon doesn't run through our neighborhood. In fact, the marathon covers less than 2 miles within Boston city limits. This is why we created the 26 True Marathon. As a recently pointed out in an Instagram post by Allison Mariella Desire, the Boston Marathon course passes through 7 towns whose populations are between 71% and 94% white and -3% and approximately 3% Black before entering Boston. For this reason, for us to participate in celebrating our runners, we find ourselves cheering for the race in the predominantly white town of Newton. When we show up in these spaces, and you know we show up, we're expecting not to do so as our full selves. We're expected to act in a way that doesn't suit our vibe. We're expected to fit the running world status quo. And you know that's not how we roll." It goes on, and I'll post this statement a little bit later, but they do have some really dope merch that you guys can support their efforts to increase the 26 True. You guys can show solidarity and encourage them and motivation for them to continue running and to continue doing what they do. It says, "We still cheered," and on the back it says, "Run the culture, Mile 21." It's actually a really dope shirt.
Where do you
You can pre-order them right now if you guys go follow them on Pioneers RC on Instagram, and you can pre-order the shirt. They look like they was having a good old time down there. Look at that though. They was hooray, hurrah, rock me to the side. What is that called?
Wave. I'll wave. I rock.
No.
A swag.
Swag surf. Yes.
A wave.
A wave, I rock. A swag surf. I'm glad that they're pressing this. I'm glad that they're putting more visibility on it and putting content around that. That's how ish gets done here. So keep on going, Pioneers Running and Trailblazers Running Company. We are with you 100%. Do what y'all got to do to make it do what it do. All right? Do what y'all got to do.
That's right.
Video moment. Video shows moments vehicle drives onto a busy Boston sidewalk to escape police. What was police about to do?
I don't know, but isn't that wild? Like that's when
Ooh, get the video. So Boston 25 obtained video through a records request with the city of Boston that shows a vehicle driving onto a South End sidewalk and nearly hitting a pedestrian while trying to escape the police. On April 6th, around 5 p.m., officers were patrolling Tremont Street in an unmarked cruiser when they ran the plates of a silver Acura that was registered to a yellow BMW SUV.
Damn. What?
What'd I just say? When they ran the plates of a silver Acura that was registered to a yellow BMW SUV. Oh, wow. What the hell is going on there? The officers followed the Acura on Shaman Ave at Harold Street and attempted to stop the vehicle. The Acura then took a left turn onto Harold Street through a red light and crossed over 3 lanes of traffic, trying to avoid the cruiser, avoiding the police, according to the police report. The video shows, okay, here goes some video footage.
It's from April 6th when officers tried to pull this car over here for not having the right license plates. You can see the driver took off, then hopped up on the sidewalk here on Harold Street and narrowly misses that person there. They had to just scoot right out of the way. Thankfully, that person did get out of the way, and the driver kept on going, turning then onto Washington Street.
Grand Theft Auto.
We tried to stop it. We did not pursue it, but it almost killed 5 people on the sidewalk.
Oh, let's see one.
It's just one person.
An officer ran after the car but couldn't catch up with it. Nobody was hurt. At the time the driver wasn't found, we're working now to find out if they eventually did track that driver down.
Wow. Bless you.
not-
Shopping for a new SUV?
No.
Make your first stop Central Jeep.
We don't know what Central Jeep is. That's crazy.
That was wild.
Thank you.
But they got away though.
They did.
So I don't know if that's
And then
not.
how are they going to find them? Because
Yeah.
it's not the license plate's
But
not
they-
registered to the car. And do they?
But they know that it's
just-
registered to a yellow BMW.
Right.
So I'm wondering if they do like CSI and they look for all of the yellow BMWs in the area and then narrow it down based on a broken tail light that they found a piece off.
Yeah.
That's usually how it works.
Yes, you're right.
You never
You're
seen
right.
that?
I did. I saw CSI.
You see that?
I saw it that time.
Yep.
I saw that one. I saw that one. Triz, Lawanda, and Dee say bless you.
Thank you.
And that's true. Like you see how sometimes you can't always believe the police because he said he almost killed 5 people on the sidewalk.
5 people on the side. It was
Sir,
one person that calmly stepped out of the way
Calmly
when they
stepped
saw
up,
it.
and the car took its time to get
Yeah.
up on the sidewalk.
It did.
and
then
come
it
right
kind of
back off.
slowed down when it
Yes.
saw the person.
It
just
wasn't
like they
that
did it.
reckless. It was
Yeah.
reckless, but it was not.
Yeah, it was
Could've been
it was
worse.
just kind of like a a sleazy move,
Yeah.
like and then it got right back into traffic and followed the street lights. So I don't know. I mean, if they got away with it, then hey, that's terrible. They shouldn't do that.
Step
The
your
police,
cops.
there was like the police tried to ran after the car for what?
He ran
Why you
on foot.
you get out of the? That is a man dedicated to his job,
Mhm.
and y'all gotta respect that police because he was like, F this S.
What are you
I'ma
trying
get
to
out and I'ma
a
run.
Purple heart or something.
And not a Purple
He's
Heart.
Trying to be a
It's
hero.
a hero. Video shows moment. Oh, sorry. District 3 City Councilor Frank Baker says he won't run for re-election.
Oh no!
That's spicy. So who? After 12 years on Boston City Council, District 3 Councilor Frank Baker, a rare conservative voice within the legislative body, says he's decided not to run for re-election.
Oh.
Serving as a Boston City Councilor and representing District 3 for 6 terms has been one of the greatest honors of my life, he wrote in a statement Thursday. This decision did not come lightly after lengthy deliberation. I am confident and certain that this is my time to depart the council and serve in a different capacity. Baker, 56, is a lifelong Dorchester resident who currently owns a home on Savin Hill that he shares with his wife and children.
Dang,
He
why they
graduated.
give us all his information like that.
Like he died or something. Like,
Right.
chill out. He graduated from Don Bosco Technical High School in 1986, where he studied printing and worked for the city's printing department from 1987 to 2010. Baker's time at City Council. Baker was elected to the City Council in 2011 before the latest City Council redistricting. His district included most of Dorchester and some of South Boston and the South End. Recently, the Boston Globe reported Baker has been funding legal efforts to overturn the new Boston City Council district in federal court. The lawsuit names Boston Mayor Michelle Wu and City Council among its defendants. The new district splits up white neighborhoods in Dorchester and South Boston, which have historically been centers of political power, the Globe reported, but Baker insists that his opposition stems from the fact that it carves up tight-knit communities in the district built around Catholic parishes, one of which he grew up in. So they're fighting to remain having white power.
Oh, white power. White power.
My God!
Sorry. White power.
So far, 2 candidates have emerged as contenders for the District 3 Council. We'll talk to them. One is Joel Richards, a Dorchester public school teacher, pastor, first-generation Jamaican American. And community advocate. In a statement, Richards said that as a counselor, he would fight to lower housing costs, improve schools, and protect small business. I applaud Councilor Baker on his dedicated service to our city and wish him and his family farewell. The other is Jennifer Johnson. This is my cousin, a Dorchester progressive Democrat and small business owner who is president of the Meeting House Hill Civic Association. She said previously that if elected, she would work to make living in Boston more affordable and increase access to quality public schools and service. This is very interesting. I say this because if down there where Baker had, ain't it mostly white and Catholic and stuff and South Boston-y and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
They're not going to elect no black person, are they, down there?
They might.
Jennifer Johnson is a nice white lady, though.
It's a nice, like, white lady.
She looks fun, actually.
She looks nice and bubbly.
Yeah. See, that name, that Johnson name, it could be literally anything. Yeah, I like her.
That's okay.
She looks bubbly and fun. She looks like she's out here to not do any foolishness to like do it. Okay, Jen, I like her. And let's see what Joel Richards looks like. Okay, family. Okay, Joel Richards and your family with your 2 young boys and your beautiful wife with braids. He looks bubbly and fun too, and them children look fun. She look like she don't play. I like it. Y'all go look at these people. Go look at them. Put
What
their
did you do? Just click on them?
yeah, just click on those lips. That's Jennifer Johnson. That's my
Oh,
best friend,
Joel
Jennifer.
Richards. Oh,
That's
yes, I
that's
like
my
Joel
cousin,
Richards.
Jennifer Johnson. She's my cousin.
Richards.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, I like that too.
I
And
want him in office because she will be in office.
yes, that's my girl.
That's how I feel.
What's her name? Her name is his wife, Madeline. Oh, that's nice. And what did your name? JC and Johan.
Oh, I like Jennifer Johnson.
Yes. Jennifer Johnson's gonna win.
I like her.
That's a great headshot, Jennifer Johnson.
Yeah.
She's my cousin, so I bet she would. This is gonna be hard. If it's them two, I like them both. We'll see how that goes. We'll get them in here. We'll talk to them, see what they got going on. And let's do that.
Joel Richards is a Boston public teacher, pastor, father living in the heart of Dorchester.
Hallelujah.
Amen. That is nice.
And Jennifer Johnson is the daughter of a
wife,
World War
Madeline.
II veteran and a public school teacher who was a Democratic activist in the Deep South.
Okay, public school teachers.
Mhm.
Okay, this is what I like. I like people that be in the trenches that know what's going on.
She was the first person in her family to attend a desegregated school.
Dope.
Really?
Wow.
That's big. And she's a progressive Democrat, an ally.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, people, we got these. We'll get them in here. We'll talk to them. We'll find out what they're doing. We find out which one we like the most.
Yeah.
Which one is going to do the most for us?
Frank Baker was only 55.
He is?
Yeah.
I wonder where he's going to go. He's probably going to go on and be like the CEO of the Red Sox or something like that.
He's gonna be what is it called? The liaison
between the public safety
Yes.
and something.
And the
He
union.
looks like he's going to go on to do major things.
Yes.
Go, Baker, go.
And he's got a good,
He's got a good name. He's got a good
Repertoire.
brand. He might not be the most popular guy, but he'll be all right.
Anybody that has a job in Massachusetts, once you leave here, you're good.
Yeah, you all right. You did.
Like you did where? In Boston. Oh.
Dunkin' Donuts.
Dunkin' Donuts.
Done.
All right, so we'll talk to these people. We'll get we'll figure out what they saying, and then we'll go from there. I'm excited about it. All right, progressive Boston. What if Boston ended up being too progressive?
Ain't it though?
Then we start letting people do whatever they want. I mean, we randomly walking the streets naked and buying avocado from a stand.
That's your idea of progression? That's progression.
Oh, no.
That's the opposite of progression. That sounds very caveman-like. That sounds like a regression.
But that's where everybody wants us to go, back into the caveman, like, diaspora.
Maybe we should.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Walk around with bats and grab women by the hair and drag them and things and such. That's fun.
Yeah.
Eat a chicken, a turkey. I saw some wild turkeys blocking off a street earlier today. And I was like, there's a problem. We don't eat y'all enough.
I know. Where was we at the other day? They had turkey legs. Where was it?
In
St. Richard's Fair.
Saint somebody.
Oh,
St. Thomas or Bombus or Lamas. Yeah.
Turkey legs.
You don't want turkey legs.
Yes, the roasted
You never had a
turkey
turkey? You haven't been to Medieval Manor when that
No.
was out?
No.
Yes, you got
You
You
gotta-
missed all the good things.
Yeah.
If you were like King Richard's Fair, you get a big ass roasted turkey leg.
And they give you some little vegetables, chopped
I am
vegetables.
very familiar with it.
Yeah,
it's so nice.
Where did we go?
I love it.
When we went to Carnival in Miami. Remember we sat down in a little cart at one point and all of us had a turkey leg and was just
turkey
sitting there because
leg.
we couldn't get in because they had barricaded everything else so the spectators can't see. But we sat in that little cart and we ate them turkey legs.
It was good.
And something else we had too. Was it one burger? And then we shared the turkey leg between 7 of us. Mine. And that concludes the Around the Way news, I believe. Everything else is kind of crazy. All right. We're going to go to commercial break and we'll be right back in a few moments. I'm tired.
Turn it on. Turn it up.
This is SparkFMOnline.com.
How healthy is your heart? Believe it or not, half of the country has at least one risk factor for cardiovascular disease. Hi, I'm Senator Liz Miranda from Massachusetts. February is American Heart Month, a perfect time to focus on our overall health and well-being. It is important to know that high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and smoking increase the risk of heart disease. But did you know women, rural Americans, and racial and ethnic groups are also disproportionately impacted? While not all of these factors are controllable, we can take preventable steps to stay healthy. Regular exercise, eating a balanced diet, and not smoking are a good place to start. Make an appointment with your healthcare provider today to assess your risk. If you have heart disease, monitor your blood pressure and keep up with your healthcare visits. For more, visit womeningovernment.org.
2023 is the 50th anniversary of our beloved hip-hop. Join Spark FM as we tour our favorite black-owned hot spots in VIP style. Saturday, April 22nd, 2023, Spark FM Online presents Bars Volume 2, Boston Black Bar and Restaurant Tour, featuring Pearl, Slades, Daryl's, Wally, Savor, and Estelle's. Appetizers, drinks, specials, spit your bars, networking event, and giveaways. 21 and up, and proper ID will be checked. 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. at the parking lot meeting location. For more information, check out sparkbarcrawl2.eventbrite.com.
Finally Home is a must-read step-by-step guide that will equip any first-time home buyer with the knowledge they need to confidently make informed decisions. This book provides answers in simple and clear terms to most, if not all, of the questions you may have about credit, home ownership, and generational wealth. Finally Home equips the reader with the confidence to be engaged with the home buying process without feeling vulnerable or exploited. Tailor-Made Real Estate Easy is not just a catchy hashtag. It is real estate agent and radio personality Taylor Andre's goal. A goal to simplify one of the most challenging processes you will go through as an adult. A goal to educate you properly on credit and teach you the strategies to finding the home of your dream. It is not just a good book or an easy read. It is the secret to a seamless home buying experience.
Massive, it's the Sunday food with Father John and Trinity Tech.
Every Sunday, 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Playing you vintage classics, calypso, ska beats, reggae, roots, R&B, souls, dub, and more. It's the Sunday Food. Every Sunday, 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Spark FM Online.
Advertise your business, brand, or music on Spark FM. Contact us at sparkfmonline.com for more information. The all-new Spark FM. Spark FM.
Come on.
Spark FM.
Young chicken man be ballin', these chicks pigeon toes, some of them be crawling.
Spark FM.
Oh gosh, it's me again.
New England's #1 urban Caribbean music. Radio. Spark FM.
Cyrus trying to represent the Spark FM. We're not bark at them.
Damn, you ain't finished eating yet? Yeah, I'm talking to you. It's your girl Red Shades, and you are now tuned in to Lunch is Over on Spark FM Online.
Hey.
Oh, that's the DJ Zay.
5 in the morning, I wake up to 5 for my yard. Yeah, my mind is a warning. Pray to the one you're relying.
Morning, Spark FM Online, #1 for urban and Caribbean music. I mean, Tristan gave me some nice, juicy gossip here, so I had to be looking at it.
Wow.
And then go yell at me because I'm not ready. Boy, I'm in it. I'm in this. Wow, this is crazy. We're gonna put some more information about this before we let y'all know about this situation. I got to read some more and see what's going on. But it's time for our national and world news. Miss Tony, ¿qué pasó?
Well, first of all, before we get into all of that, we have to mention that we went on a little tour yesterday for 420. We headed out to Yamba Market. Yeah, Yamba Market was jumping. We were there for a little while. Triz was in there rocking out. I was in there dancing.
When we got in the car, we was only there for like maybe 45 minutes, and it was such a good time.
It was a nice time.
I had such a good time.
Yeah.
The music was good. We were learning about things. Yamba's always a vibe.
It is.
Tony was getting engravatories.
I did. I've got
What'd you get?
Personalized vape with my name on it.
All right.
It's pink, so it's very girly.
Oh my God.
And it's cute, and it says Miss Tony on it.
Didn't we was just talking about let me see. Wasn't we just talking about vapes?
Yes, but we learned that this is different. And this was a really, really great deal by PAX. It is the PAX Era, which is their little tiny little cute vape. PAX is, we got some good information about PAX yesterday. They're having a great sale on their website. If you go on to it, they have 20% off that's happening right now. And this is, so the deal that they had with this is you buy this little pen. You got the little pen for $5 if you bought a gram of their terpenes, which is really nice. It's honey mango flavored that I got.
This is very nice.
1 gram of honey mango.
Oh,
it's super cute.
That's dope.
Here's a little.
I got his information too.
And the little thing, and it's really cute. And so you can increase. It's super cool. You can increase the heat on it.
How do you increase the heat?
By doing this. So 1 petal, then 2 petals, 3 petals.
And what does the heat do?
700 and something degrees, and it goes down by 90 degrees each time.
Does that better for your?
Show them again. Did Miss Tony?
How do you do the heat thing?
No, your name on it.
Oh, there we go.
That's so cute.
It is. Oh my gosh, over here is peeling too. When did that happen? Jeez, Louise.
Y'all was on vacation.
We got tore up though. That's crazy. Anyhow, so and then we left Yamba. We went over to the Heritage House. The Heritage House was lit. The Heritage House had their opening of their greenhouse that's in front of the dispensary. They had a whole bunch of vendors out there. They had a table full of snacks, like a craft table at a movie set. They had Chef Ollie was out there. There was another chef out there. They had some pizzas. They had all kinds of things happening at the Heritage House. Munchies, yes, and good munchies, like good stuff. So it was a good time that we had yesterday, celebrating 420, and of course Spark FM's 3rd anniversary. You guys, you gotta get with it. Spark FM, we're doing big things over here.
And we'll be celebrating officially tomorrow at Bars 2. And then we'll be ending up at Savoy so that we can have some champagne before we end the night. So Bars 2 is tomorrow. We got 2 more VIP tickets. After that, you got to meet us there.
Yeah, you got to meet us there. And you should meet us there because it's a good time. And Spark FM knows how to party.
Yes,
so what's going on in the world? Twitter starts removing blue check marks from users who aren't paying.
I thought they would have set up a little auto pay or a yearly pay.
Yeah, like they want you to go in each month and pay?
If that is the case, then can't do it.
Right. On Thursday, Twitter started removing the blue check mark profiles of journalists, celebrities, and politicians. A check mark for Twitter users has over the last few years meant that the user was verified, and according to the New York Times, it resembles a form of status on the platform. However, since Elon Musk bought the company in October for $44 billion, the platform has begun to charge users $8 a month to keep that verification. We are removing legacy verified check marks, the company said. In a statement on Twitter. To remain verified on Twitter, individuals can sign up for Twitter Blue. Twitter had about 300,000 verified users through the original verification blue check mark. Some of the high-profile Twitter users who lost their check marks include Beyonce, Pope Francis, Oprah Winfrey, and Donald Trump.
Because Oprah and Beyonce don't give a goddamn about a blue check.
Exactly. So blue check for Twitter is not the same as check mark on Instagram.
It's the same thing.
It is the same thing.
I mean, you got to pay for the both.
You have to pay for each,
but the status means the same as that you're a verified account.
Okay,
you have to pay for Instagram.
Yes, sir. And Instagram is like $15.
And there was an influx of blue check marks on Instagram recently.
Influx.
So what is that? People are just paying to be verified. Why?
People are just paying to have blue check.
So that's the question I was going to ask you guys. How do you guys feel about the blue checks? Like people paying for blue checks?
You shouldn't have to pay for them. You shouldn't, because that's how they started giving them out for free, because it's like just letting you know that this is their real.
This is a notable person or publication.
Thing, right.
This is where you can actually get. This is the person who they say they are because they are notable enough.
It's been verified.
Yeah, it's been verified. This I don't know, because I'd be on my timeline and I'd be like, damn, man, blue checks is
exactly
picking me up, and I'd be like, Sammy Joe.
Right. Like my butt is shaped like a heart.
Yes.
With a check mark. What the hell is that?
Yeah. And I've seen a lot of people, I see a lot of people who should have had a blue check a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
But they still haven't gone down and paid for a blue check. And then I've seen other people that I be like, for what? And they have a blue check. So I don't really know how I feel. I feel like for businesses, it's important. I might blue check Spark FM Online because that's a business. I don't pay that. Spark is his own thing.
Yeah.
But but for other things, I wouldn't blue check myself. Right now I got 800 followers. I'm not. Y'all can recreate my page all the time and get hacked every 2 minutes. My Twitter been hacked now, so I can't get into that. So I don't know what to do. So I should have blue checked that. Maybe I would have still had my goddamn Twitter. Oh.
Well, LeBron James, Stephen King, and William Shatner said that they weren't going to pay for the verification mark, but they still remain verified yesterday, which showed that their accounts have been paid for. Accounts that retain the verification mark included Rihanna, Taylor Swift, Britney Spears, and Tim Cook.
So they definitely dropped their blue check? That's petty.
They still have theirs.
Oh, okay.
So they paid for it. They made the payment.
Okay, good. And that's probably just through the accounts payable. Again, for people like that, I get it. But other people, I feel like, boy, bye. Sure, bye.
This Queen Cleopatra, a Netflix docudrama that's coming out, Cleopatra's African Heritage.
The Black Cleopatra?
Yeah, so Cleopatra's African Heritage, and Netflix docudrama sparks uproar in Egypt. The Egyptians are not happy. Netflix upcoming docudrama Queen Cleopatra, in which Britain's Adele James, who is of mixed heritage, plays the first-century Egyptian ruler as a queen with African roots, is sparking an uproar in Egypt. Egyptian academics are claiming that Cleopatra, who was born in the Egyptian city of Alexandria in 69 BC, I don't know why that number makes me giggle, and belonged to a Greek-speaking dynasty, was of European descent and not black. An Egyptian lawyer has reportedly filed a complaint demanding the legal measures are taken to block Netflix outright in Egypt to prevent the show from airing. The complaint claims the docudrama, which drops May 10th, violates the country's media laws. So they're mad because they have a mixed race person playing Cleopatra instead of a white person. This is the Egyptians in Africa.
Who's mad?
The Egyptians.
The Egyptians are mad because they have a mixed race woman playing Cleopatra, who originally was played by a white woman.
Who they say is a white woman and not African.
She's a European.
Oh wow.
She's a European.
That's what they say.
Oh my.
Yeah.
European.
So they said she was of European descent and not black, so they're mad that there's a mixed race person playing her. These are the Egyptians in Africa who are mad.
It's very, I mean, everybody, I feel like everybody's just mad. Everybody has gone mad.
You know, this is true. Everybody is upset. Have you just ever scrolled through your Instagram and seen the madness? That thing that we saw the other day with the girl who drove off out of the gas station,
yes,
hit up all the cars and then flipped her car over.
Yes.
Came out, ha, ha, ha. What's wrong with you?
Yes.
Everybody needs Jesus. Everybody needs Jesus.
Everybody has literally lost their.
Is that what she was? They said she was originally a white Greek Cleopatra.
Yeah.
That she was Cleopatra was Greek.
That's what they say. Anyways,
terrible.
Y'all, did you hear about again now? The ball rolled into the man's yard. He came out, shot the 6-year-old and her father.
What do you mean?
Suspect who allegedly shot 6-year-old neighbor and her
stop.
parents.
So I can't go ring on nobody's doorbell by accident. I can't make a U-turn in nobody's driveway by accident. And my ball cannot run into the street onto somebody's property by accident.
No, and you can't be a cheerleader that mistakenly opened the wrong car there.
Okay,
because you will get shot.
All right.
So yes. So this is this black man, Robert Louis Singletary, the suspect accused of shooting a 6-year-old neighbor and her parents in North Carolina after a basketball rolled into his yard, was apprehended and in custody in Hillsborough County, Florida. Oh, good, because as of yesterday, they didn't have him. Jail record shows Singletary, 24, was arrested Thursday afternoon, ending a manhunt in which police described the suspect was armed and dangerous. The suspect turned himself in to the authorities, according to a news release. He did not have any identification on him, was processed by the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office, and his identity was confirmed just before 7 p.m. So the story here goes, he is scheduled to have a hearing Friday in reference to his extradition. According to several neighbors, the incident began Tuesday when a basketball rolled into Singletary's yard and he yelled at the kids who went to retrieve it. One of the kids told his father, who then went to Singletary's house and said something to the effect of, "Stop cussing my kid out. If you got a problem, come to me and we can work it out," according to 3 neighbors. Singletary then walked inside, came out with a gun, and opened fire at the neighbors, wounding a 6-year-old girl and her parents, the neighbor said. "We never expected anybody would break a gun out amongst all these kids," neighbor Jonathan Robertson said. "I mean, that was insane." The 6-year-old girl, Kinsley, said she was hit in the cheek and described to WTV her understanding of what happened. "I couldn't get inside in time, so he shot my daddy in the back," she said. The girl's mother, Ashley Hildebrand, told CNN doctors removed bullet fragments from her daughter's cheek and noted that her own elbow was grazed by a bullet. She said that she had nothing to do with the basketball game. The family was outside grilling and her daughter was riding her bike. Hildebrand learned of the suspect's arrest Thursday night when CNN contacted her for comment. She said via text she was glad and couldn't believe he made it all the way to Florida. Now, so this wasn't even the man that confronted him that got shot. This is just a neighbor that he just went out there shooting.
Just for no reason.
All willy-nilly.
Let's go to the...
So what,
go ahead.
What are you supposed to... Everybody got to stay in their house. Everybody stay in your house. It is dangerous outside.
Shooting.
Yep.
Just
We are
shooting.
not outside
That man
this summer.
surprisingly got away unharmed. But then neighbors say that Singletary started walking in the direction of the other kids and parents on the street and began shooting.
He started shooting with my daughter standing right there beside of him and several other kids around them.
Kensley's father ran to protect his daughter.
He looked at my husband dead in the face and he said, "I'm going to kill you."
Kinsley and her father were both shot while trying to run away. A bullet grazed Kensley's mother's arm.
She had a big fragment of a bullet in her cheek.
According to a man who lived at the same house, Singletary's girlfriend rented a room there, and the 24-year-old suspect began staying with her a few weeks ago.
I don't have too much interaction with him. I had no idea anything like this was going to go on.
Neighbors said Singletary was often yelling at kids about playing in the yard.
He acted like he just hated children.
According to police, Singletary was arrested on assault and kidnapping charges in December, accused of hitting a girlfriend in the head with a mini sledgehammer. He has not entered a plea. CNN has contacted his attorney. Gaston County's police chief put out a statement letting the people of Gaston County know this sort of violence will not stand.
They let all the kids sign it.
This incident on the heels of a week already plagued by several gun violence tragedies, leaving a community in utter fear.
It's very scary. Very scary.
Yeah. People are wild.
It's just nuts.
Like,
How
people
is the
are
family
out of
doing?
order.
So they said that sledgehammer incident that they mentioned between him and his girlfriend, he hit her in the back of the head and she started bleeding profusely because he hit her in the back of the head with a mini sledgehammer. And then he locked her in the apartment and wouldn't let her out until she cleaned up all the evidence of him assaulting her with the sledgehammer.
Oh, that
Wow.
Oh my! What is that?
He's a freaking brute. What is his problem? Like, what is wrong with you?
Psychopath.
Never let him out. That's crazy. Everybody's
wow.
I don't understand. I just can't. Anyhow, what else now? What again? A family wants federal investigation.
Wow, that's just crazy, by the way. That's a very crazy thing that we just witnessed there.
Yeah.
It's very interesting.
Yeah. Listen to this. A family wants federal investigation after a man's death in a bed bug infested jail cell.
Oh, I think we talked about this a little bit, or I was reading about it, but I almost don't want you to read that story because that's disgusting.
Read it or don't read it.
Okay, tell us, but I don't want to listen.
The family of a man who died in a bed bug infested cell in a Georgia's jail psychiatric wing is calling for the U.S. Department of Justice to investigate the facilities. Sean Thompson, 35, died in September, 3 months after being booked into the Fulton County Jail in Atlanta. Prominent civil rights attorney who?
Ben Crump.
Ben Crump, of course, who represents.
That man is busy.
How Ben Crump everywhere all at once at the same time?
Busy.
That movie should be about Ben Crump everywhere all at once at the same time. Ben Crump. He represents Thompson's family. He was called for those responsible for his death to be held accountable. What you're looking at, I think, is not just a deplorable jail cell, but this is a crime scene. This is criminal, Crump said as he held up a photo of Thompson's dirty, trash-strewn cell during a news conference and rally Thursday in front of the jail. Did you see the picture of the jail cell?
No. Oh, wait.
You see it?
Oh, that's not livable conditions.
That's so inhumane.
It looks like melted doo-doo.
Photos of the cell and of Thompson's face and body covered in insects sparked outrage last week when they spread on social media after his family's local attorney, Michael Harper, released them to news outlets. The medical examiner's report lists Thompson's cause of death as undetermined, but notes a severe bed bug infestation.
Bro, what do you have to be doing to be eaten alive by bed bugs? How many of them have to eat you? I'm never gonna lay down again.
That's wild.
Where is the pictures of the bodies? Did y'all ever see them?
No.
I'm gonna pass out. Ay. Crump called for local leaders to be held accountable, including the sheriff, the Fulton County Board of Commissioners, and the Atlanta City Council, repeating the slogan, "We ain't gonna let you pass the baton. Justice for LaShawn." He urged local activists to attend an upcoming county board on commissioners meeting to demand answers about Thompson's death. What?
Tristan, is this it? Tristan, is that it? What is it? Tristan, look. Tristan, get off the screen. Tristan, get off the screen. Help me.
Y'all got all inside of my nose itching. What is it? What is it? What are you seeing? What are you seeing?
Oh man, no. Do you guys know that
Okay.
bed
I'm
bugs?
sorry.
What do they do?
They lay eggs.
No, when they bite you,
Oh.
they
Google it.
induce like what is it?
Toxin.
It's like a toxin. It's like what is it? What is the word I'm looking for? But they make you like
crazy.
Yeah, they put it like it's like when they bite you, it's like something in you. I forgot.
Venom.
But is it paralytic?
Paralytic?
Is that it?
It's
A hallucinogenic. Yes. Bed bugs have hallucinogenics inside their whatever happens when they bite you. So
You start to
Janet said the picture's not that bad.
Well, Google it. Man dies of bed bugs.
Oh, God.
Just do it and then look at images. I don't even know if the picture that I saw was the right one. It just made my toonties,
Damn.
tight.
He went through like extreme like that was
They're not sure. Oh. Do you saw the picture with the medical things on him? Oh.
That's your reaction is
Ow. Ouch.
Yeah, he scabbed up from scratching himself because they make you they make you feel all crazy.
How many bed bugs is that? The bed bugs ate him.
They ate him, yeah.
Eaten alive by insects and bed bugs. That's what it says. Man eaten alive by insects and bed bugs in Atlanta.
There was no sleep for him. Like he could not sleep. There's no way that man slept at all.
Oh, he was schizophrenic, so I assumed he was doing it to himself.
You see?
What are you saying, Janet? Where do you get this information? They said that the jail staff did nothing to address his deteriorating health in the weeks before his death and was called for a criminal investigation. He had been arrested June 12th as a misdemeanor battery charge. Ay, that is awful. How dare this sheriff stand with a grieving family, pat their backs, make platitudes while he is asking for $2 billion to transfer this problem to a larger and more expensive facility. Somebody said, how long will they hide from the reality that Fulton County is chronically dysfunctional and there is no humanity in a system like this? Oh, that is awful. Oh, yeah. So the cause of death, I don't know.
They said that
Fulton County again. This
Yeah.
is also like Fulton County has
It
been
sounds
in
like
jail so
what
many
is it?
times.
It sounds like Rikers.
Fulton County's where they had the black man that was like looked like he was a skeleton if they didn't feed him and stuff that Ben Crump was also representing.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, Fulton County.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember that. Yeah, Fulton County is the new Rikers Island. They just put you in there, lock you away, and you never hear from them again.
Jesus. A fifth person has been arrested in the Alabama Sweet 16 birthday party shooting that killed 5 people.
Do we know what happened yet? Like, why did they open fire? Like, why was all of these people opening fire and shooting at each other? Like, what is going on?
I don't know. So it was 2 brothers, 16 and 17-year-old. Those were the first 2 who had been arrested and charged with 4 counts of reckless murder.
2 brothers.
2 brothers.
Parents got to be pissed the hell off.
They're 16 and 17.
Exactly.
Crazy.
Pissed off
So-
because I didn't raise y'all to do this bull crap.
Child.
A BMF.
5 people, including 3 teenagers, have been arrested in connection with a deadly shooting at a birthday party in Alabama over the weekend, where 4 victims were killed and 32 others were injured.
32.
The most recent arrest was 19-year-old Willie George Brown of Auburn. The Alabama Law Enforcement Agency announced Thursday that he's been charged with 4 counts of reckless murder. Tyreek McCullough and Travis McCullough, 16 and 17, both of Tuskegee, were each charged with 4 counts of reckless murder on Tuesday. They have both been charged as adults. William Lamar Hill Jr., 20, of Auburn, was arrested on Wednesday and also charged with 4 counts of reckless murder. So they're charging them all with this reckless murder. And then Johnny Latron Brown, 20, of Tuskegee, was arrested and formally charged with 4 counts of reckless murder.
16, 17, 19, and 2 20-year-olds are now going to jail for the rest of their natural born lives for the murder of 4 people and the injuries of 32 others. At somebody's sweet 6 friggin' teen.
At a sweet 16. 4 victims are still in the hospital in critical condition. So if they don't make it, then those charges can be upped.
Oh my God.
This shooting took place at a crowded birthday party in the small town of Dadeville, located approximately 60 miles northeast of Montgomery. Make no mistake, this is Alabama, and when you pull out a gun and you start shooting people, we're going to put you in jail. Alabama Law Enforcement Agency Sergeant Jeremy Burkett said at a press conference on Wednesday. Officials said they are still in the early stages of the investigation and more charges will be coming. Officials also asked for anyone who has information or who was present at the shooting to come forward. This is just the tip of the iceberg. We're going to make sure every one of those victims has justice and not just the deceased. Officials did not reveal whether they have identified a motive for the shooting. One of the victims killed in the shooting, 18-year-old Phil Stavius Dowdell, was attending his sister's 16th birthday party. There were so many kids in this venue.
Oh, it was his sister?
It was his sister.
Oh,
they shot the
my
brother
God.
of the Sweet 16. There are so many kids in this venue, and what they saw, they're victims in this. Their families are victims in this. In addition to Dowdell, 3 others killed in the shooting were identified as 23-year-old Corbin Domtree, 19-year-old Marseille Manuel, and 17-year-old Shankivia Nicole Smith.
Somebody was shot a couple of times in their legs. I think it was her. 'Cause I remember
Somebody's mother, one of the mothers of one of the
Oh.
victims, got shot twice in both legs.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. So she was one of the.
It was at a hall?
Yeah, was it?
I
at
thought
a
it was
hall?
was it at the family home or was it at like an event? It was a venue. And these are kids that died.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That is absolutely horrible. Like you just can't, I don't even like, you don't want to live in a world where you're scared to do anything or make a mistake or go to a birthday party.
Go to a birthday.
Like you don't want to live in that world, but at the same time, I'm pretty sure none of those people that attended that birthday party had the need that they wasn't going to make it, had the idea they wasn't going to
Right.
make it back from a sweet 16
Can you
birthday party.
imagine? I mean, what about these people that go to church and don't come back
Yeah.
from church? Like these things are
Yeah.
crazy. And then our last story, a Pennsylvania grocery store employee faces charges after needles found in food.
Say it one more time.
He was putting needles in the food. And so an underage employee of an Eastern Pennsylvania supermarket will be charged in connection with sewing needles found in bagged vegetables and tasty cake packages customers returned after buying. Pennsylvania State Police are recommending customers check their groceries for tampering if they bought them from a giant supermarket in suburban Allentown between Thursday, April 13th and Wednesday, April 19th, when troopers were alerted. Troopers did not say what led to the blame. An employee of the supermarket in Lower Macungie Township. The suspect is a minor and was not named. Charges are forthcoming. Police also did not know if anyone reported being injured by any of the sewing needles. So he was putting needles into the food.
But what?
Just to be a menace.
Every year we read one story about somebody doing something with needles.
Some food.
Why?
Somebody working around a bunch of food that people buy to eat that are doing foolishness. I did buy a piece of meat the other day that looked like somebody had put their finger in it though.
Where did you buy it from?
From Stop and Shop. It was on sale too. But what I did is cut around that part, a big chunk of it out to get any of the contaminant because it was like a 5-pound of meat for like $9 because it had a hole in it.
And you bought it?
We ate it. We ain't dead now.
Did I eat it?
I was trying to, I bought that one and then the other one. So I was going to scan that one and then use the other one that was not on sale. But then the goddamn little sales girl was very helpful that day. I'm like, go away, Susan. Go away. I got this. It's self-checkout. I don't need help.
Right.
There was a time
She's a mess.
Pepsi cans had syringes in them in the 90s.
Remember they used to put cocaine in Coca-Cola?
Cocaine.
That
That's how it got its name.
That was a recipe.
But what are you talking about? The syringes and the what?
Snyder said, and remember in the 90s when Pepsi can had syringes in them?
Oh gosh, Snyder, no, I don't remember that. Ay. But we
Ay,
survived that and we're still here though.
Exactly. See, you never know.
Ay. Anyhow, that's the national news, people.
That is the national news. When we come back, we'll dip into our email bag, see who we got around today. And then starting next week, our Black Business Spotlight will start again when the children are back in school and everybody's back into their A game.
Yeah.
With that said, Peeper, we're going to take a quick commercial break and we'll be right back.
Rock storm Triz.
You're listening to Saucy and Friends in the morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Triz.
Turn it on. Turn it up.
This is SparkFMOnline.com.
2023 is the 50th anniversary of our beloved hip-hop. Join Spark FM as we tour our favorite black-owned hot spots and VIP style. Saturday, April 22nd, 2023, Spark FM Online presents Bars Volume 2, Boston Black Bar and Restaurant Tour, featuring Pearl, Slades, Daryl's, Wally, Savor, and Estelle's. Appetizers, drinks, specials, spit your bars, networking event, and giveaways. 21 and up, and proper ID will be checked. 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. at the parking lot meter location. For more information, check out sparkbarcrawl2.eventbrite.com.
JP Morgan Chase is making a global commitment to break down barriers to drive inclusive economic growth all over the world. We believe there is a pressing need to help more people move up the economic ladder. That is why we are investing in communities and people to create an economy that works for all, because no community should be left behind. Right here in Boston, we're focusing that work in Dorchester, Roxbury, and Mattapan, among other neighborhoods, on improving financial health. These efforts aim to address the key drivers of the racial wealth divide head-on. We're here to empower individuals, families, and small businesses by connecting them to the tools that build generational wealth and a long-lasting legacy. Chase is investing in Boston. Chase is investing in you. Visit us at the Mattapan branch at 1617 Blue Hill Avenue, where the team is waiting to help.
Moonbox Productions is thrilled to present The House of Ramon Iglesia by Jose Rivera. Directed by Arthur Gomez, The House of Ramon Iglesia opens April 14th and runs through April 30th at the Mosesian Center for Arts in Watertown. A poignant play about Americanized son's torturous efforts to break away from his immigrant parents. A break that can't be made until he accepts the ethnic heritage he spent his life trying to suppress. Tickets are $55 for general admission, $45 for seniors, and $20 for student rush half hour prior to performance, and are available at www.mosesianarts.org. Pay what you can. Tickets are available at the door.
The all-new Spark FM.
I'm in a light them.
Spark FM.
Come on.
Spark FM.
Chick a man be ballin', these chicks pigeon toed, some of them be crawling.
Spark FM.
Oh gosh, it's me again.
New England's #1 urban Caribbean music. Radio. Spark FM.
That's a conversation right there. That's a conversation.
Jeez. Wow.
We were just getting riled up over somebody. This is maybe that would be our discussion question today.
Discuss that.
So let's get into the we'll go to entertainment very, very quickly, and then we'll discuss our breakfast places here in Boston. And we want to see what you guys are feeling based off of something that we read yesterday. So rapper Designer busted for exposing himself on airplanes. I heard, he's checking himself into a rehab. So Designer, Penta. I got holes in Atlanta. Buckle a shuggle of bagger. I got holes in a Penta. Penta.
Is that Designer's only song?
He's got another one called Jimmy Crack Corn, I think.
Jimmy Crack Corn, and I don't care.
Timmy Turner. Timmy
Turner. Yeah.
Jimmy Crack Corn. What?
Designer.
So I guess he was. Designer is having problems with his mental health. The struggle, he says, has been abundantly clear after we're told he exposed himself on an international flight. Sources with direct knowledge tell us that Panda rapper was on an international flight over the weekend coming back to the United States after a trip with stops in Thailand and Tokyo. We're told during the flight he exposed himself and was scolded by a flight attendant. Once Designer's plane landed Monday in Minneapolis, he was met by cops, questioned, and eventually released. As for what led to the incident, our sources say while he was on his trip, designer got ill and was prescribed meds. He believes the medication caused some sort of chemical imbalance. For the last, this was the statement from designer, for the last few months, I have not been okay, and I have been struggling to come to terms with what is going on. While overseas for a concert I performed at, I had to be admitted into a hospital, and I was not thinking clearly. They gave me meds, and I had to hop on a plane home. I am ashamed of my actions that happened on the plane. I landed back in the States and I'm admitting myself into a facility to help me. I will be canceling all of my shows and any obligations until further notice. Mental health is real, guys. Please pray for me. If you're not feeling like yourself, please get some help. Oh, that's terrible.
The designer needs to be a case study because how you come out with one song,
go crazy,
and you're still touring years later. You're touring
on that one song.
On that one song.
Yeah,
that's amazing.
That is.
Prayers up for designer. I hope he gets better and recovers well because that sounds awful.
Yeah,
poor thing.
I'm glad. And I'm glad that he's taking acknowledgement of it and putting it out there that he knows that he has an issue and that he is going to get the right help for it. Donald Trump gets giddy over Ice Spice, but this is Kim Kardashian. Yo, Ice Spice, she has to be with the Illuminati.
Yeah.
This is one of those things where the conspiracy theories, I will believe all of them because it is remarkable to me and I cannot hate on her, in which this girl has climbed the ranks doing absolutely nothing.
She's blown up. It's her look. It's her look.
It must be her. But there has been many light-skinned, big booty girls that have come and gone. Maybe it's the little Annie Afro.
I was gonna say maybe because she looks like Annie.
It's nostalgic to everybody.
Yeah, and it's like a sexy grown-up Annie.
Yeah, interesting. Donald Trump isn't a fan of too many rappers, but he's added Ice Spice to the short list of those he's into, although he has no love lost for Kanye West, Kim Kardashian. The former U.S. president stopped by the Full Send podcast on Thursday. He still does podcasts, where he will be asked to give one-word descriptions of some of the hottest celebrities in the world today. First, Trump was asked about Twitter CEO Elon Musk, who he called smart. He then went on brand Joe Biden, dumb, Kim Jong-un, interesting, and Kim Kardashian, disingenuous. Then he was asked about Ice Spice. Who the hell is Ice Spice? Trump replied. The host responded by playing her breakthrough track, Munch, and Donald Trump turned out to be quite the fan. Well, I like it. Okay, he said. I like it.
We got it here.
Take a peek at the clip that we are about to play for you guys of Donald Trump finding out about Ice Spice.
A couple names. You say one word about them.
Go ahead. Which one?
Elon Musk.
Smart.
Joe Biden.
Dumb.
Kim Jong-un.
Interesting.
Kim Kardashian.
Disingenuous.
Ice Spice.
Who the hell is Ice Spice?
The song? You don't know Ice Spice? Like Munch.
You've heard the song.
Go ahead. Play it
below
for
you
me.
on the charts.
Play it. Well, I like it. Okay, I like it.
He still don't know who the hell she is, but that's fine because as a Ice Spice,
right?
If Donald Trump told me he liked my music, I would feel some type of way.
Yeah,
as a 22-year-old or however she is year-old young rapper who has just been endorsed by Nicki Minaj and the likes of the rest of the world, and now Donald Trump is saying I like you.
Yeah, she's endorsed by Donald Trump.
Yeah, she is. It's the Illuminati. That's my conspiracy theory. I kudos to her, and I think that she has done it, and I am happy about it. Whatever. Root for everybody black.
Definitely found the right person then.
Oh, is that the lady who didn't get her teeth in goodly? That sucks. Blueface gets gathering response after disowning his weird mother. YSL case attorney arrested after bringing prescription drugs to the court case.
So YSL does not want this case to go.
No. This YSL case is just gonna happen forever, and then he's gonna be Big Meech.
Yep.
Yes. And just be in jail forever, and then we're gonna have a good documentary on him one day because it's
Big
a
Meech
wrap.
is getting out this year, I think, isn't he?
Yeah, we're gonna get into that. Would you say Big Meech? What?
I think Big Meech is supposed to get out this year.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
What's that gonna be like?
DMF.
How many times did he? How long did he serve?
I I don't
Like
know.
15 years.
It hasn't been that long, right?
Really?
Yeah.
I thought he's been in there forever.
No.
And how did big
I think he went in jail early
sidekick
2000s.
T? How did he it's not sidekick.
I don't think it's sidekick T either.
South Shore, South Side, South something T, Southwest T, whatever. How did he not get it? He went to jail for a little while too, right? And he was just because the last season of BMF opens up with him when he got arrested.
Okay. When T got arrested?
Yes, when T got arrested.
But then he ended up getting out before they moved to Atlanta.
You don't work in BMF? You don't watch BMF?
Girl, I don't know. Yeah, I watch it.
Dios mío.
I've seen it.
Anyhow,
I seen that.
BMF.
I do watch it.
Yes, you do.
Yes.
Okay. Tiffany Haddish is trending for her unprofessionalism. People started posting videos of times she's been inappropriate. Celebrity stylist Law Rote said that Tiffany has ruined some relationships with fashion houses. He could tell Tiffany a fashion house who was lowballing her, so he knows how to move accordingly, and she would go into the meetings and tell the brands, Law Rote said, y'all lowballing me.
Reckless.
I think that people don't be allowing people to be who they are. And I think that's what the problem is. Y'all want professionalism from people who are who they are. They're not professional AMFers. Like,
Right.
she is a super, like, I don't want to say ghetto, but maybe like a hood comedian. Like,
celebrity.
she's typecasted to play the ghetto girlfriend and, the funny one that can't take nothing seriously.
Yeah.
So why are you going to tell her that they lowballing you and not expect her to go and be like, well, Law Roche told you that you was out here lowballing me. Girl, don't put me. Listen.
Don't tell me what you don't want me to say.
Listen, okay.
Yeah.
So whatever. Coi Leray is not feeling Lotto's lyrics, and she let her know why. She ended the tweet with "Let's fight. These bitches want to be like the Negroes so bad. Y'all want to have rap beef so bad." So what did Lotto say? What did Lotto say in her rap? She said something about a blunt the size of Coi Leray or something like that.
She said, Lotto, bye. Here you go talking about my body. Please do not come on here and talk about nobody body. LOL. Like, seriously, out of all the things, LMAO, you're blunt my size. LMO, this is never ending.
So I was reading the comments and they were like, Lotto was not dissing her. She was just saying that her blunts are so big, they're the size of Coi Leray. So
Right.
meaning like if they were her size, even though she's small, that's the size, that's a big blunt if Coi was a blunt.
Right.
So I was like, I don't know. But maybe I would take it personally too, because I don't know that's your intention.
Maybe Coi Leray is not happy with being so tiny.
No,
Or maybe she is happy with being tiny and everybody's always making her feel like she shouldn't be. And that's why it starts to eat at her, because she's like, I'm fine. I eat.
body.
So leave me alone. I don't love her body, but I love her. And I don't like a lot of people's bodies. I don't like my own. So she's just tiny. She's tiny, but I think she wears it well. She does everything right with it. She looks like she embraces it and that she's happy with it. And I feel like she could wear whatever and do whatever she wants with that kind of body.
Mm-hmm.
She could wear no bra. She could wear a bra. She could wear tape. She could wear just a pasty. Like, she doesn't have any problems finding clothes ever. She could wear little clothes. She could wear big clothes. She could wear regular clothes. I like it. If I was tiny, I would be naked all the time too.
Like Aaliyah was like that.
No, she was not as small.
No, Aaliyah never really had on a shirt.
Like that.
No, Aaliyah was not as skinny. And Aaliyah always, like, she had two styles. It was a big old pants and a tiny little shirt.
Yeah.
All the time.
Aaliyah had like more like a dancer's body.
Yeah.
She was fit looking.
Koi
Like
got
a good body.
She's fun size.
Yeah, Koi, she's little.
Like, if I was a guy, I would want to date somebody like Koi, so I could pick up and throw around.
Yeah, but you might break her.
Well,
and I could pip her and I could flip her around like a little like a little basketball, spinner, and she land on me, bang, bang, bang.
Is that fun for her? Is that any fun for her?
I'm not talking about her.
Jeez
This is not
Louise.
her fantasy. This is mine.
Jeez
if I was a
Louise.
man, God damn it, y'all don't know what I want.
Yeah.
No, she was not that skinny, Janet.
What did she say?
Aaliyah was that skinny.
She wasn't. She was
Yeah.
not as small as Coily Ray.
No. Oh, have you guys been seeing Lil Uzi Vert's new hairdo?
Yeah, what's going on?
He's actually changed his name to, I think it's like Sasha Cohen or something like that.
Is he still with JT?
Yes, I believe that he has gone the non-binary route, and he has a new name that he goes by, and he doesn't care how people feel about him. So, androgynous alter ego Leslie. Yes.
Yes.
You could call him Leslie. Leslie what?
Leslie. Just
Leslie Chow. I think it's like Leslie Chow or something like that. Because he said like people don't like how Chow act, but people don't know how Chow is. So you could go suck a big bag of nickels.
Oh.
Chow out or
So
something like that.
He changed his pronouns to they, them since July of 2022.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, so he is non-binary. That is interesting. You know,
because you change your pronouns, that means you're non-binary.
Yes.
So welcome to the Leslie era. Over the weekend, Lil Uzi Vert introduced their fans to a new apparent alter ego by the name of Leslie. In a short clip included in a part of an Instagram carousel captioned "Leslie was in Thailand," they were seen enjoying some insect delicacies. The update also included a number of photos of Uzi, aka Leslie, wearing a pink tape t-shirt, a possible tease for the upcoming album. In a final clip, Uzi can be heard quoting a certain hangover quote to the camera. Uzi's current IG bio notably also lists the name Leslie Chow. This, of course, is also the name of the character Ken Jeong played in the Hangover trilogy. So also he's the Hangover guy.
Oh, Leslie Chow from
From the Hangover.
Okay.
Uzi was among the roster of artists who performed at the part of the Thailand Rolling Loud lineup last week. As noted for the festival's rep, Rolling Loud Thailand marked the first instance of a Rolling Loud festival taking place in Asia. Uzi performed on the first night of the 3-day event, as did Ray Shremmerd and Cardi B, among others. But you show the can you show this video
of who?
Of I'm gonna paste it in the notes down the bottom now. Oh gosh, down the bottom. It's Lil Uzi Vert, the little carousel. Well, that's not it. Forget it. I don't know where it is. So anyhow, Lil Uzi Vert, he has a new hairstyle with a little red in the back. He took the big
pink.
diamond out of his forehead, right?
Yeah, because somebody ripped it out.
And he had red nails and things too. Oh, he's eating a cockroach.
Let's move on from Lil Uzi Vert. They are doing their thing, and that is fine with me. Go for it. And if JT's happy with it, then I am as well. What is it? If you love it, I like it.
If you like it, I love it.
It's that one. I hate that saying.
Me too.
Hate it.
It's not appropriate.
It's not. Did y'all see this? A Chicago woman is toothless after going onto a dental reality show for a makeover. They pulled all her teeth out when then the network canceled the show, leaving her toothless for the past 6 years. We have no obligation to complete the dental work per the contract. They really pulled this lady's teeth out.
Why did they do that to her?
Wow.
But why would she be toothless for 6 years? Why? Go get some teeth.
Yes.
Go get some teeth.
I'm pretty sure that there's somebody out there that can help you get some teeth. A Medicaid or a Medicare, or at least give you a row of teeth so that you can put in on occasion.
Yeah, you gotta go get a grant or something.
Buy someone on Amazon or like you got to be able to find.
Imagine if she bought a pair of plastic teeth from Amazon. Every time she does let me tell you something.
Every time she go to talk to somebody, It slip out a little bit. It's like I imagine it like, you know how we wear glasses. Sometimes your glasses go all the way to the tip of your nose and you don't realize it until somebody say push your glasses up. I gotta push Noah's glasses up all the time.
I know.
So that's how I'm thinking about it. Like, what if we got to push her teeth in all the time? That's crazy. That's effed up.
That's terrible. That's awful. And that they shouldn't do that to her. That's not nice. Damn it. Everybody's so effed up. I'm so upset. I'm upset about it.
Okay, let's get into our discussion question for today.
Yes.
Breakfast.
Oh, God. So yesterday I was scrolling the World Wide Web and I came across a post from a young lady who had something to say about goddamn silver freaking slipper. So with let me see if I can find it, because
she read Silver Slipper for filth.
She did, and she's stupid for that, and I don't respect it.
By the way, Hot Sauce came in the studio yesterday with some sandwiches.
Exactly, and they wasn't from Silver Slipper.
Breakfast sandwiches, and it was not from Silver Slipper.
So this is what she said, and remind you, we are biased here to Silver Slipper, just for the record to reflect. So I'm only reading what the lady said. Here's my review of Silver Slipper Roxbury. And this makes us, as I'm reading this, start thinking about your favorite breakfast spots. And we're really kind of discussing, you know, like legendary breakfast spots that people know, staples of the community. Right. Ain't no effing way, she says. Yesterday was my first time at this Roxbury establishment, and I must say I was devastated. Roxbury folks love bragging about this rundown ass place. First of all, why does it look like 1955 in there? My parents were born in the 50s, and I'm sure it looked the same. The cash only thing really annoyed me as well. That annoys everybody. Then let's talk about the cheap ass menu with only a few things on it. I got pancakes, eggs, and bacon. The pancakes were nasty AF. They used so much butter that it was coming through the pancakes. Yes. Girl, yum. Eggs was wet. Bacon was at 8. They served the food, no syrup. Asked for syrup, and they gave me some Save-A-Lot Mrs. Buttersworth. That is delicious syrup.
And it's not no Save-A-Lot Mrs. Butterworth. They use Pearl Milling Company, which is the takeover from Aunt Jemima after they changed the name because Aunt Jemima was a slave name.
So this is what she says. They gave me some Save-A-Lot Buttersworth syrup. No Aunt Jemima. Well, clearly you ain't educated.
Exactly.
Hell no. The silverware they had was from when they first opened the restaurant, which is ridiculous. Then that nasty ass Washington Park sweet tea they have is crazy. Why is it so sweet? Total came up to $35. You probably got 7 meals for $35.
Exactly.
I will never bring my Dorchester ass here again. I don't want to hear nothing else about that jive ass place. Y'all Roxbury heads need to be ashamed. And the no bathroom is crazy. She says Dorchester could not. But second of all, I never noticed that there was no bathroom in Silver Slipper until she said that. Mm-hmm. I never once in my life thought
to go to the bathroom at Silver Slipper.
Me either. I never knew that. I never knew. And to this day, I feel ashamed because I was like, oh shit, they don't have a bathroom. I never went there to pee.
Right.
So
I never had to pee there.
Me either. I, however, saw this and I said, she sounds crazy. Silver Slipper, the only breakfast place that didn't inflate the prices, because a pancake meal is still only $11.
Yep.
It's $11 for a whole pancake meal. You can't even go to IHOP and get pancakes for $11.
We went to IHOP one time and we spent $40.
$40.
We don't even know what we spent $40.
Don't make no sense. The pancakes are greasy and they are delicious.
Yes.
That is a good pancake. It's slightly a little toasted on one side and you feel a little crunch in it. It's yummy.
And then when you press it, the butter does ooze out.
And that is nice to see. It makes me feel comforted. The fish cakes go hard. Can't nobody say nothing about the fish cakes.
Don't say nothing about them.
A little half cheese on some scrambled eggs, because too much cheese is little flatty eggs, but it's nice. It tastes really nice. Medium beef sausage, sweet tea. Yes, it is diabetic worthy. However, YOLO, because that is a good tea. And these people swear by a half and half of orange juice.
Half and half. My half and half was sweet to wrath the other day. I had to water that down with a whole 16 ounces. But it was delicious.
Delicious. And I will get it every time. Every time I have a little sip, I say, ooh, that is sweet.
Yeah. Your teeth burn a little bit like that, but it's delicious.
It's delicious. Their French toast is again greasy, fluffy, and the freaking delicious. And on top of that, that little syrup is perfect because it is Aunt Jemima's. God damn it.
Aunt Jemima.
And them breakfast sandwiches, they are perfect.
Right.
They are pure perfection.
And they're made with love.
And they
Them
are.
sandwiches that you brought yesterday were not.
They were not.
Dry and terrible. We had to remake them.
And that is not even to make a dig at Brothers, because I will still patronize Brothers each and every time. And I don't care. I can complain about Brothers all the time. I will still go there and spend my money on these places.
I'm not going to Brothers. I saw a mouse. Did it run in your food?
I don't
Go
care.
there and get your damn plate.
Every restaurant, that mouse is out of order. But Brothers do got a good, if you get a little fish, little fried fish in the morning with a little grits.
Or you get a little shrimp and
or
grits.
little shrimp and grits. Or you can get one of them other breakfast places. It's good. So we want to know, where do you guys like to go and eat breakfast? All of you people that are bougie, stay out of this conversation, because we talking about dining breakfast spots.
Diner style.
Diner style.
When it comes to Silver Slipper, I love Silver Slipper. I love Silver Slipper as far as the food,
the environment,
the food, the environment, yes. And can they do them? Can they do some things? Of course they can.
Yes,
do some things.
of course.
Of course they can do some things. But when it comes down to the food is good. You know?
I feel like Silver Slippers is a nostalgic vibe. Like, you know that you are going to a little hole. It's literally a little hole in the wall, and they have been doing the same thing every time. But it really doesn't require a lot of it's not like a function hall or something like that. You just going to get some quick breakfast, sit down at the counter, talk to the people that you know, and then you leave and go to work. You never think about it again.
Don't go into Silver Slipper looking for fine dining.
All of our breakfast plots, like our home staples, are the same way though.
Yeah, they're the same exact
You go to
way.
Victoria's Diner.
It's a diner. That's what I was going to say. It's a diner.
Even the diner you telling me one of your friends go through across the street from Victoria's, and I was like, people go in there?
Yeah.
It's probably lit.
Across the street.
Yeah.
And nobody know the name of across the street.
It looked like it's a trailer. I don't know. I didn't even know if it was.
It's a full bar.
Full bar.
It says that on the sign. Full bar.
And then some of these places that you guys are
liquor,
talking,
I think it says.
Roxbury Diner. Like, there's mad diners around here where you go. There's that one that people line up to go to after the club in downtown all the time.
Yeah,
what is it called?
South Street.
South Street. That don't look like nothing either.
It doesn't.
It don't, and the food is not that good. But I bet you at 2:00 in the morning, if it's the only thing open, you're gonna sit your ass in there, order some breakfast, and eat it, and be happy about it.
Yeah.
So I just feel like these are like places that you cannot go expecting, fine dining,
white napkin service.
Yeah, it's not like Friendly Toast. I love Friendly Toast, all the Friendly Toast, but Friendly Toast is a little higher end of breakfast.
It is.
You're gonna spend a good amount of money in there. They got flutes of mimosas, flights of mimosas.
Yes.
You can't go to Silver Slipper and get a flight of mimosa.
Right.
You can get a sweet tea.
The most annoying thing to me about Silver Slipper is this cash only situation.
Yeah.
And it's just annoying because if it weren't where it was, then it would be easier for you to be like, I don't mind going to the ATM. But when like where it is, like, I don't want to go to the ATM like that. But listen, I crave Silver Slipper often, and will leave from where I am to go to Silver Slipper to get my salmon cake, egg and cheese on some wheat toast.
The other day I left Hyde Park to go to Silver Slipper. To come all the way back to Hyde Park. Let me just tell you, Hyde Park's so far away from damn Roxbury, it's about 45 minutes.
It is.
I drove 2 hours just to go to Silver Slipper. Okay, 2 effing hours.
You can't get. There's nowhere in Boston that you could find another breakfast sandwich that's gonna resemble Silver Slipper.
Unless Tristan makes
unless
it.
I make.
Unless Tristan makes it. We didn't even get to Tristan because Tristan by far beats out every breakfast place in the state of Massachusetts when it comes to
that's
sandwiches.
Breakfast.
That is a breakfast meal.
That's breakfast.
Breakfast.
BREFFUS. That's what Tristan makes.
That's what I like. Then we're gonna have a party called Breakfast, sponsored by Rockstone Trees.
Exactly.
All right. Some other notables that are in here: Lenny's breakfast sandwich. Back in the day when Lenny's was around, you get a little steak and cheese on a cocoa bread.
It used to be all greasy. The cheese, all Jamaican cheese, melted Jamaican cheese.
That is
wow.
And you can't melt Jamaican cheese, so it's different. That cheese do not melt.
Yep, that was the thing.
Let me see.
I gotta start taking notes. Y'all starting to write some
Harry
things down.
All American.
No.
Rock's Diner.
Rock's Diner is very good. Forest Hills Diner is good.
Oh, Saints in Codman Square. What happened to Saints?
Back in the day there?
Yeah.
You could go get your saltfish.
All of them restaurants, all of them Jamaican restaurants have a nice breakfast, people. You can get a little chopped chicken on some banana.
Listen,
you can get a little.
I went to Raphael's one morning for breakfast. I had liver and boiled banana.
Girl, one time they was like,
good.
they don't got no more saltfish, but a chopped chicken. I was like, okay, I'll take a chopped chicken. Boy, with a banana on top of some green banana.
Yes.
Oh, child, I tore it up. Okay. Tore up.
What are we gonna eat today?
I know. I'm hungry. Where else? They talk about McKenna's. You have
McKenna's,
what's the one on 138 that everybody go to?
Newcomb Farms.
Newcomb Farms.
Newcomb
Yeah.
is the spot.
It's
Somebody's
cute.
daughter.
The farmer's daughter.
Farmer's daughter.
Farmer's daughter is delicious. Very, very good breakfast food. It's very expensive.
Where is that?
It's in Easton. It's in Easton.
JJ's Cafe used to be lit.
About to say JJ's Cafe.
Yo,
I never made it to JJ's.
And then JJ tried to rebrand and come through as a more healthy option breakfast place. But I don't understand how come JJ didn't know how popping it was and that they could survive. Which is
What
crazy.
was that one that we used to go to in the little strip mall in Stoughton? Was it Zach's? or
Oh
something
no,
like
it was
that?
Zachary's.
Zachary's, something like that. That was
That's still there. That has to be still
They
there.
need to bring JJ's back.
Yeah, they do because JJ's
that
hash
hurt me.
bombs.
That hurt me so.
No, and you guys do yourselves a favor and get yourselves to Amber Roads at some point.
Is that where we went?
Yeah,
yeah.
in Canton, Amber Roads.
Oh no, I haven't been there yet.
Yeah, we all went.
Bigford's back in the day.
Bigford's back in the day, and then we can't forget
There's a Bigford
IHOP.
still in Woburn.
Oh yeah, because I see it all.
Yep.
And then we can't forget the places like IHOP and stuff, breakfast places. Cheesecake Factory has a really dope brunch.
Old Phillips Old Colony, remember that?
Daryl's Bar and Grill has an amazing breakfast brunch
They
on
do.
Sundays.
They do.
Still great.
Park 54 has a good brunch.
Yep.
The biscuit. That biscuit.
Mm-hmm.
That biscuit.
Loves the
And
biscuit.
who else? Zaz has really good brunch as well.
Yep. I'm excited about all of it.
Yep.
I'm excited
I'm
about
hungry.
it all, and I am hungry.
too.
And that is actually the end of the show because we're gonna go find something to eat.
Bye.
People, don't forget bars too. If you haven't gotten your ticket, get your tickets now. I believe that after we get off this show, we might be sold out for the bus, but you guys can meet us there. Who? Yeah. Oh.
How do we do
Say
that,
less.
though?
That's too much breakfast.
That's a lot of breakfast food.
Yes, we are. Because that's going to be great.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
That would be very great. We can get one item. We could get build a breakfast crawl. So one item from each place, and then we end at one place and eat it all.
Gigi said, y'all started with diners, now y'all at upper class breakfast.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. We just hungry, Didi. We just hungry. Oh yes. Janet, we'll get to that. Don't say. Hold on, Janet. Hold on. We had a little snafu in the raffle situation because of a snafu. So we've got to give me 2 seconds. With that said, we're gonna go now. Bye. I don't want to answer any more questions. Bye.
You're listening to Saucy and Friends in the morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Triz.
The all-new Spark FM. Spark FM. Log on to sparkfmonline.com. Boston and